To be an effective leader, you need to go first. Good leaders, strong leaders, effective leaders always go first. You have to lead your team. You have to lead your business. You have to lead your project. You have to lead your organization. You have to lead your community. Whatever you're leading, you have to go first. Leaders have to take the first arrow because you're leading from the front. You have to show the way. You have to tackle the problem first. Be the first in line. You don't lead from the rear, you lead from the front. Leaders need to be the first to see trouble coming so that they can develop plans and work with their team to figure out how to resolve the problem that they're going to be facing. Leadership isn't easy. Leadership is hard. And a lot of times we see leaders who end up being afraid to make a decision, afraid to take a step, afraid to engage on their options, their goals. If you want to get the rewards of being a leader, of having a successful business, of having a successful career, you've got to be able to seize on the moments that come in front of you. And you've got to deal with them head on. You can't slough them off. You can't say, oh, I'll let somebody else do that. If you want to be a leader and you want to be successful in what you do, you have to seize the moment and take the challenge head on and deal with it. So it takes some work. And to be a good leader, you've got to learn how to be fearless. That doesn't mean you have no fear. That just, to me, it means you fear less, technically. Because fear can be a motivating factor. But there's 4 habits that we can develop within ourselves as a leader to be a fearless leader, to help us to continue to move forward in the face of the trouble and the hard times. First, take a deep breath. When you jump into a pool, what do? First, you take a deep breath, and then you dive in. It's the same way as a leader. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, there's going to be tough times. But you need to take a deep breath and dive right into the middle of it and get into it and deal with it, fix it, move it forward, polish it up, whatever it is. You need to be able to fail enough times that the failure no longer controls you. You know, if you stand on the side of a pool and you get ready to dive and you take a deep breath, but you get ready to dive and you don't because you're afraid, your fear will continue to control you until you dive in. And once you dive in, it isn't that bad. And you get up and do it again. As a leader, you will fail. You need to fail enough times so that it no longer has any control over you. The failure doesn't have any control over you. If things don't work out, you know what? It wasn't meant to be, probably, but there's another way. And now you know how not to do it. Now you need to go find the other way to do it. The second habit that you need to develop to be a fearless leader is the mindset that there's always another opportunity. There's always other people out there that you can partner with that can move your business forward, that can help you achieve what you want to achieve. There's always another opportunity to meet a new person, to find a new mentor, to find that one person that can help lead you forward and to guide you where you want to go. There's always an opportunity given to you that will help you to build the confidence that you need to try new things. Doing the same thing over and over and over again is just not going to work. If it didn't work the first time, it probably won't work the second time or the third time. So you've got to look for the new opportunities that are right in front of you so that you can have the confidence to move forward and try the new things. The third habit to help you become a fearless leader is you need to use your perception to your advantage. We all have a perception of how this thing is going to go, or I know I've got to confront this person today and I have a perception how this is going to go down. Or, I know I'm meeting with the boss today and I have a perception how that conversation is going to go. And we let our minds run wild. Fear-based perceptions aren't real because we usually approach those perceptions from a fear-based viewpoint, saying, oh, it's going to be horrible. I'm going to get fired, or I'm going to get that project dumped on me, or whatever it might be. Why do we let our perceptions stand on the foundation of fear? They're really not real. When you get into it, it's like, well, that wasn't so bad. You can choose to create the circumstance you want. Just like you can create this fearful outcome because of your perception, use your perception to create the experience that you want to overcome the fear. I used to have a bumper sticker that said, perception is all there is. Truly. You either perceive it's going to be bad or you perceive it's going to be good. And that perception is totally up to you. Once you learn facts and you know the process, it's no longer perception, it's real. So until you get to that point, use your perception to create the good experience that you need to have in order to overcome the fear and change these intimidating situations that you're going to face and that you're going to come up against into situations that lead to growth and that lead to success, whether it's in yourself, whether it's in your business, whether it's with your coworkers or in your community. Take these situations you're afraid of and turn them into opportunities to grow and to succeed. The fourth habit that you can develop to be a fearless leader, this one's risky. Tell other people about what you want to do. If you have a goal, you have a dream, you really want to do it, go tell some other people out loud, publicly if you want. Put it out there. Tell them often. This is what I'm going to do. It's what I did when I lost 55 pounds a couple of years ago. I told people publicly. I put it on social media. I told people in my mastermind groups. I told people in my coaching groups, here's my goal. By this date, I will weigh. And I told them. And you know what? It's embarrassing if you don't accomplish it. Embarrassment of not doing what you tell people you're going to do, especially if you say it a lot, is stronger than the fear of actually doing it. So, not be embarrassed because I did what I was going to do, then have to deal with the fear to just get it done. You need to face the challenges that come up. You need to be able to face them. In my book, The Success Grower, I talk about the weeds that come up in our life and the storms that come up in our life. And you know what? Farmers face those all the time. But they move forward. They've learned that the sun shines on the other side. If you deal with the weeds early and often, they're not so bad. So you've got to face these challenges. You've got to face these weeds and storms and seize the moment to move it forward. Seize the moment to change your perception, to make it work for you, because eventually, then you'll become fearless. And you'll look forward to the hard times because you know what? They're going to teach you a lesson. It's part of the journey, and you'll look forward to the journey because now you have confidence. Now you're fearless, knowing I don't care what confronts me. I know I can get past it. I know I can defeat it or go around it to get to the other side to what I really want and become a fearless leader. We need a lot of fearless leaders today. So if you want to be a fearless leader, develop these 4 strong habits to move you forward, to move you towards the goals and dreams that you have for you, your business, your community, your family, whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is. And be fearless. I'm Mark Schinnerer. This is your Tuesday Truths. I hope you have a great day. I'll come back and talk to you tomorrow.